Welcome, Linda.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me to speak with you.
What is the impact of artificial intelligence to the creation of new jobs?
Bueno, the artificial intelligence is a world-changing technology that's going to have a tremendous impact on jobs. The question is whether it will create more jobs than it will destroy. Our hope is that, of course, there will be the creation of more jobs. We saw at the turn of the prior century, there was so much worry about the changes and how the advent of the automobile, was going to change things and it was going to put the buggy makers out of business. But we see that the car industry has developed and flourished, and in the end, more jobs were created that then were destroyed in that industrial revolution. So we hope this one will be similar.
Great, Linda. Why is it important to the new generation have to learn about technology and artificial intelligence?
Bueno, the new generation is the most at risk and the generation that's going to be able to benefit the most from these changes. I think probably the most important thing is for people in the younger generation to realize that learning is going to be a lifelong process. People will have to continue to reskill and upskill because jobs will continue to change. But as long as there's an effort to continue updating their information, their education, getting new skills, I think they'll be okay.
For this new generation, it's important because all the jobs, they're gonna have some skills about technology, 100%.
Well, one of the things that we've seen at our organization, the Trust for the Americas, is that training in technology is important for almost all jobs. For example, you know that somebody who is going to become a web developer would need to understand technology. But we also, for example, are training truck drivers. Because the machines are becoming so sophisticated, they need to understand technology. Similarly, we have a program to train people who are going to work in water management, and they need to be able to use the machines and understand how they work. So technology is with us to stay, and it's transversal. It's important in all jobs.
So we know about you being in more than 30 countries about the world. What do you think is something specific that you found in all these countries that you are there?
One of the things, well, it's true, we work in 30 countries in this hemisphere, and I think one of the things that we have learned that cuts across all sectors is that it's most important to give people the skills so they can work, so they can produce income for themselves and their family, because that generates a sense of dignity and a sense of making a contribution to society. We think that that's more important than just giving people money to pay their bills. So I think that teaching, we say in English, it's important to teach a person to fish rather than to give them a fish. And I think that's something that's common in all countries.
Great. And talking about the teaching, what do you think about the artificial intelligence? In what moment do you think that they're gonna change? I mean, the artificial intelligence replace the human?
But it's hard to know what's going to happen in 20 or 30 years. To get that answer, I think I would recommend you speak with Bill Gates or Sam Altman maybe. But what the research I have seen has shown then it's really a small number of jobs in Latin America that are going to be cut out immediately. What's more likely to happen is that the current jobs are going to change, right? And so the hope is that the jobs that people will have will be more challenging, less routine, and that some of the more mundane tasks are tasks be carried out by the artificial intelligence rather than the people.
To final this interview, what is the message that you send for all the new generation about the artificial intelligence and the technology?
I guess the message that I would like to share is that can be scary, but that they shouldn't be afraid of change. Change also brings lots of opportunities. And as long as people continue to learn and to gain new skills and to keep up with changing technologies, I think that their lives are exciting and challenging and better even before that technology arrived.
Thank you very much, Linda. She is Linda Eddleman, CEO of Trust for the Americas. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.